Hello, 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 everybody. Good to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us. I pop into existence. I love it. I love when the camera does that for me. Good to have you all here. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, we're doing a little Dune today. There was no expedition drop, so unfortunately it looks like we were incorrect about the drop of the expedition. But there's been some speculation that maybe they're delaying it the extra month, giving us a break during the summer in order to bring it out during, for No Man's Sky that is, to bring it out during their anniversary in August. So that's what we're probably going to be seeing here. So probably give us about a month and we'll get all that dropping in. Possibly a new update, who knows what'll happen. But good to have you here. MJ, yes, you were first for once. Usually Spam's in here automatically waving his little pink glove, but he's not here at the moment. Maybe he's lurking, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. TJ, good to have you too, by the way. And for all you other folks that have been here, thank you very much. I know a lot of folks are probably watching Jason right now move along and trying not to die. Trying not to die in this is almost impossible. I've probably died at least a dozen times playing this game. It's been absolutely phenomenal, but it's a tough game. It's been a tough game. I have been doing some research into the game, and I've noticed that the end game stuff is probably not something I'll ever reach, I think, personally. So I will be interested in this game for quite some time, and I'll play it on my own. I'll do a couple of streams like this where we'll do Dune Awakening once in a while, but you know, at some point we're going to go revert right back to No Man's Sky again, I think is where we're going to go. But for now, we're going to go with my regular save. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over right now. Let's go ahead and switch to the main screen. Here we go. Why it's doing that. There we are. So that is my actual main character. A little bit lighter hair on the gray side, of course, than the other character I started when we were watching last time we did the stream. So we're going to be joining my main server here. This character, I honestly don't remember what level he is. I think he's in the 50s, if I remember correctly. I've got about 58 hours into the game, and there are people out there with over 300, 400 hours already in the game. The game's only been out a month. You know, even for beta, that's ridiculous. So, unbelievable. More power to you folks that have been playing the game a lot longer than I have. I keep making mistakes. I will say that the combat in this is definitely different than I'm used to. Obviously, you know, No Man's Sky takes a lot of other things into consideration, and it's much simpler combat. This is obviously more involved, more buttons involved in making sure I'm remembering what to press when I need to press it. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be examining something called the Rift. I've been making a couple forays into there to pick up, I guess, consumable items and things that I need. But it's been very interesting being down in there, and it's dark. So I may have to, speaking of which, while we're in here in the settings, let me do something that may help you guys out a little bit. You notice my frame rate, I've dropped it down to 30 FPS. It seems to work better, and you can see me, and I'm actually moving properly over here. So, hey, Starduster, good to have you, by the way. Seem to be devoted to the IP. Yeah, they do. I know. They've been hammering into this game like crazy. It's been incredible. Let me just see something here. I don't know if it's in this settings. Probably not. No, it's not. Gamma. The gamma I'm going to do. So you notice the gamma, I don't have it set properly on purpose so that you guys can see in the dark areas, but it's still too dark at occasions. So I'm going to actually bring up the gamma to its maximum setting. I know that's crazy. It's going to make it look really, really bright here. But trust me, when we get into the Rift, it gets dark down there, and you can't see anything. So you're going to be seeing me like moving around. You'll be like, hey, what's going on over here? That's what I'm hoping to avoid. So we'll see how this goes, and I hope it works out. So, and if we have to, we can adjust it back. It's no big deal. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm in the Iron Watch server at Siege Al-Rab. Now, I do know that Jason and the gang, I know what server they're on and what Siege they're in. So I may be starting a new character over there just to give them some guff once in a while. So we'll see how it goes. But this is a game I've really been enjoying playing it on my own, especially. You don't have to be doing any of the PvP if you don't wish, but you will miss out on a lot of the good stuff that you can possibly get. So not doing the PvP could hinder you a little bit, but you can still do a lot of the questing, and you can do all the building and things like that. It's a lot of fun otherwise. The Atreides haven't mastered that all-important flashlight technology. No, they have flashlights. Unfortunately, the flashlight has to be on you and lit at the time. And when you're holding a weapon, the light goes out, of course. And you don't exactly want to walk around with a flashlight hanging on your hip as you're running through all these dark areas with the enemies around. It's like, hey, look at that bright light moving past. Let's shoot that. And that's where we run into problems. So it doesn't usually take me this long to get in. For some reason, it's taking me a little longer here. I can go through the different items down at the bottom, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, hopefully we'll get in here in just a moment. So, and I think Jason and those guys, they play on a European server. So, oh, that's right. That's right. I am in a upstairs area in the, let me show you this real quick, in the city itself. Araxis, I think it's called, if I remember correctly. And there's a lot of trading and stuff that goes on in here, and I'm going to actually check that out because I did have some stuff. I got to remember how to get the heck out of here. I ran up here because I was just curious about stuff. I wanted to see, where everything led to and things like that. So, let me see. There's a way out of here. There it is. There's the stairwell. And you can see you got full water supply. You're just running around in here and you're trading and things like that. So, but this is kind of a general peaceful area. And you got the bar over here. That's the bar back over there. So you can actually go out there and get a drink and stuff like that. Let me check some of my trades real quick, because I did put some stuff up for trading. I don't think they're going to get purchased, but I figured, what the heck. Let me see here. My orders completed. Oh, these did sell. What do you know? So I got somebody some Hollower still suit boots, Sims Cutter, and the Sims Cutter actual... and these two are actual, what do you call it? It's one of those days, schematics to build them. So that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and take the money. I don't get the item. That's the thing. So if I go into my inventory, you see I just get the money from it, and that's all. So that's pretty cool. Too bad there wasn't an expedition today, but I'm hoping for my first expedition soonish. Yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be about a month. Their anniversary, the 9-year anniversary for No Man's Sky comes up in August, the beginning of August 9th or something like that. So we expect that there's going to be some kind of small update to the game, and then they're going to have an expedition to go to celebrate it. So watch for that. So I've got a couple more items in there right now in here that I'm selling that are active. An actual pulse sword that I made, I'm selling it for a significant amount less than most people would be selling it for. Way of the Fallen, which is the one I was trying to remember for you guys, and a schematic for Caliph's Drinker if anyone wants it. No big deal there. Was it you, MJ, I think, mentioned the suit, the Hollower still suit mask, the garment, the gloves, and the steel suit boots. So I've got the whole set now, and I found out where to get that from, and I'm going to show you guys that in just a minute. Yeah, I know 9 years is pretty freaking amazing for this game. So, and I'm not going to look at buying anything right now. There are items in there that I would love to get my hands on, but I really don't have the money for it. What I do need to do, though, while I'm here, I need to pay taxes. I think that's over here, if I remember correctly. For some reason, it's not showing. Got to pay taxes on my new place, unfortunately. That's something we have to do on a regular basis, and we can't do it from our fief, if you will, or sub-fief, as the case may be. Are you in a hub of sorts? Yes, that's basically what this is, Hardscope. That was me, yes. It's basically what this place is. You can go to the main city of the Atreides, which is where I'm at, or the Harkonnen, if you wish. And when you have a specific sub-fief within a certain area, you got to pay taxes on that. So, let me see if my taxes are ready.
What now?
Okay, my taxes due are $4,000. I happen to have $6,000, so I can pay the invoice in full. So that's my... And the funny thing is I put more and more stuff within my base, but I haven't built the base out much, so it's based on that. So it's unpaid, and I'm going to pay the total. It's due in 11 days. That's how much time I have to pay this. And so I'm going to go ahead and pay the total. And it took it out, and I'm done. And now I have no taxes. Yeah, I hear you, Tranquilla. Jason started much earlier than me, and I expect Jason may be finishing later than me, so we'll see how that goes. So that's how you pay your taxes on your place, but of course I can't show you anything on the map because we're in this main hub that you mentioned, Hardscope. So, yeah, running into everything on the way. I'll get out of this place sooner or later, give me a moment. And you got a lot of vendors in here. You got weapons vendors for general weapons and stuff like that, parts and stuff like that too, but they're expensive when you can buy them yourself. So you paid to get here. You paid 2,500 Solaris to get here, but it's a free trip back. So you don't have to pay to get back. So you think about it, it's like $12.50 each way. It's expensive. So I paid $2,500 to pay $4,000 in taxes. So think about that. It's expensive. But you make the Solaris hand over fist in this game. It's an incredible how quickly you can make up the money. Today? And so far the graphics seem to be going okay. So I'm going to Haga Basin, Griffin's Reach, or Anvil. Now my base is in Anvil. I don't have one in Griffin's Reach anymore, so I'm going to go back to Anvil. We're ready? Let's go. And then it logs me in and sends me out that way. And you get all the cutscenes and stuff like that. Can't get away from taxes even in game. I know, right? Tell me about it. Holy cheese, this is expensive. It can be, MJ, but, you know, like I said, you're making so much money. I can make that $4,000 up in an hour or two max. I pick up so much money in this game, it's ridiculous. I've got another, I don't know, 20,000 sitting in a chest back at the old house there. So it's in the mattress. What can I say? Yeah, he does marathon sessions like nobody's business. Jason's really, really good at that. So's Zane, for that matter. They both do that. Okay, so I'm back at the Anvil, so I can actually pull up a map now. So here's the Anvil. This is a trade post that I'm at. My base is literally right here. So I run out the door and I run down a slope and I'm at my base. I did that purposely so I'd be close to this. The rift that I'm talking about that we're going to be going to today is right here, and it's actually, it keeps going and going and going, and it goes all the way out this way. I haven't even explored it all yet. I've been up here a few times because you can get some really good stuff up here, but it looks like I need to extract somebody there on one of my contracts, so I'm going to kill two birds with one stone, but really, really deep. Let me see. I'm missing out on stuff here. It's only easy to make that much in an hour in real life. Oh, yeah, if only, my friend, yes. Not the same save from Saturday. It is not Tranquilla. I'm on my main save now. This main save, my character, you look at the top right corner, is level 57. So I left the other save that I did earlier, but I wanted to show you other game things that we're doing, and that would have taken a long time to get to this point. So we're at level 57 on this side. I've almost been eaten by worms a couple times, just because of stupid things that I did. So going too far and everything like that. Need to see your base, please? Yes, you'll see my base, I promise. Hey, Elan. Hey, One Thumb, good to have you here. So about bases, can others raid yours and destroy it and stuff? If you build your base in a PvP area, yes, definitely they can. However, you can set, what's the word I'm looking for? Entry levels for your base. So I can make it wide open. You get a scale of 1 to 5. I can set it to 5, and anybody and everybody can walk in there and take whatever they want. Or I could set it all the way to 1, and only I can enter inside that base. You can set it for different levels in between based on friends or guild members and things like that. So you actually have the ability to do all that. It's really, they've really fine-tuned this a lot. By the way, we talked about the hollower. I just want to touch on that real quick. The hollower still suit stuff you guys were mentioning to get. Down here in the starter area, there's a little spot over here called Dugap Gateway. This particular camp, it's kind of tough to fight in there, but there's a chest in there that randomly changes which item you're going to get out of the hollower still suit. So by going back there repeatedly, like it resets itself every, I guess, half hour or so, and you go to other sietches and you check other things out, and you come back every now and then and you raid it again. You go through the whole thing again and get to the chest. It resets frequently. So in one good session of 3 or 4 hours, you could probably get all the pieces of this hollower still suit. So just a thought there, guys. So I've crossed the main desert. I am up here. I've actually been to a couple different areas. I've been to the where is it? The Southeast Ironworks. I've been a couple times now and checked it out. Some pretty good stuff down there. So got a few of those pieces of super good still suit. I have the whole suit now. So I have all the pieces of the suit. That's the one I've had the longest. You can see it's got a little damage to it, but armor value is 42. You get 104 on the main garment, and then 31 and 31 on the other two pieces. So it's pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of other things that it protects you against. A little bit of heat protection, and that's about it. So it's all right. It's okay. The best part is if you look at the very, very left-hand side, you have your water gauge, and then right next to it is your still suit gauge that you can drink out of if you're in a kind of an emergency situation. You don't want to jump into your inventory real quick. So are there server wipes, or is progression kept indefinitely? Progression is kept indefinitely. So that's a good question. It is kept indefinitely. There is something that comes once a week, it's around a Tuesday or so, that they have a big, huge Coriolis storm, a big, huge dust storm that wipes out part of the deep desert. only a portion of it. Now, I've been told that it wipes all of it out, but there's a portion of the deep desert that's settled, if you will, and you have to go through a separate entry point to get to the deep, deep desert, if you will. That area resets once a week. So you can go out there, set up a quick base. You can do a whole bunch of forays out of there. There are areas out there that are PvP and some that aren't, but you can get spice, you can get new items, you can get special recipes and special schematics and special items, and then you got to take down that base and leave by the end of the week, or else it'll be wiped by the storm the next week. Someone was in Jason's stream earlier at the very beginning, and he's like, man, I said, I left on Monday to go take care of something, and I came back. I was out of town. I came back today to check out my base. My base is gone. Everything's gone. Everything I had is completely and utterly gone. And we asked him, did you build it in the deep desert? And did you know there was a server, there was a deep desert reset on Tuesday? So if you had a base out there that was really fancy and everything like that and had everything in it, it got destroyed. It's gone. And the whole desert resets. The thing about that desert too is that it resets and rearranges. So everything changes out there. So you can go out there and find new items that you didn't see out there before. And the chances of finding the other items you found may be several weeks before you see them again. So progression for yourself, I've never seen a server wipe, and they have lots and lots and lots of servers. Trust me, there's a lot of servers. They really did this right to get this going. So yeah, it's been something else. So you see my zone change. I was in a peaceful area. The zone change is going to change. And limited warfare PvE, player versus environment. So not player versus player. Nobody can hurt me out here but the other NPCs. And I built my little chalet, if you will, over here close to the trading outpost. It doesn't take long to get there. I could pull out my my sand bike, but there it is. It's right there. So it's like, why bother? So this is mine. I've got a setup on the side here ready for a thopter, but I don't have one yet. As you can see, it says 1. So if I manage that, and I'll show you that real quick. Okay. So I have it set for owner. I can set it for co-owner. So if I have somebody that's sharing the account and everything like that, an associate would be someone that's part of my guild. Oh, pardon me, not part of my guild, but someone that's a friend, if you will. You have guild members that can get in, and then finally the whole public, everybody can get in through this door. But you don't always have that. You can set it for 5 and have everybody get in, and then you can set each individual item, even like this water cistern, I can go into it and I can set its access level. I can set the blood purifier to the same thing. Every piece of equipment in here, including all the storage containers, you set for what you need it to. And you see, I even have this set for 1 right now. The only thing that we're concerned about is we'd like to be able to go in here, like you see, you know, there's my owner, tells me my power levels and stuff like that. Is that, and it has a little storage in there, by the way, is that you don't have the ability to pay your taxes. So it'll tell you it's paid, but you can't select something and say, please pay my taxes from here. You still have to spend the $2,500 to go to one of those 2 cities to pay your taxes. Really ridiculous. A lot of people complaining about it, so hopefully they'll make a change to it. We'll see. So here we are. And it's still 4,000 Solaris, even though I built on this this area here. That's my old sand bike. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with it. And I got plenty of storage containers here. And I think, is that one? Yeah, see, I got about 10,000 Solaris. I don't have as much as I thought I did, but we'll make a lot more. So right now, I do have a glow tube for lighting. It's not very bright. I do have enough water in my inventory to get me going. I'm only got 48 weight on here. I can go up to 175, and I'm carrying enough to probably get me where I need to be at this point. I could probably use a little more light darts. So making it so there's some variety within while letting players keep their progression. Oh, absolutely. There is that variety, and that really does come in handy. They need to get with the times. All payments are done online now. Come on. Yeah, there should be an online terminal. I should be able to just pull something out of my hand and say, yes, I'd like to pay my taxes. A little hologram pops up. That would be great. I would love to see that. Let me just respond to something real quick. Thank you. There we go. Gotta send some niceties every now and then. Okay. Hey, Spam. About time you showed up. You're late. Don't apart you from your Solari any way you can. Yeah, I know. So we're going to get started here. Like I said, I don't have a Thopter yet. I do have a lot of resources. I'm getting somewhere at this point. I've got a lot of... That is the recycling bin. There we go. I've got a lot of silicone blocks. I've got, if I go to my storage, I've got a lot of the cobalt paste. I picked up a bunch of stuff that I could refine into that. Sometimes my family likes to spend time with me. Oh, no, go figure, right? Those darn family peoples. And I've obviously got a lot of iron that I've stored in here, getting some copper as well, things like that, building up my steel. I'm going to be picking up more of that as we go. So, you know, things are looking pretty good, and my water supply isn't bad right now. The problem is I'm going to need a lot more than 13,000 milliliters. I'm going to need a lot more. So I'm going to keep going out there and getting more stuff. So we're going to leave here, and I got to go this way, go the opposite direction, and I've got to head over to this area here. And once we get over here, and I put a marker down so I can follow it, I'm going to follow around the edge and come in through the gap over here. Now I could just go all the way over here. It looks like a storm went through. That's actually a storm, because I should be able to see all that. Interesting. Once we get through here, we can just climb all the way across and run up here, but I'm going to go through the actual rift itself and show you some of it and see how deep it goes. So, yeah, we'll just go out. I do have my vehicle that I can jump on right now. This is a Mark II, I think it is. So it's a little faster than my original. So, I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Red hashed area is supposed to represent besides don't go there. Actually, Tranquil, if I'm not mistaken, you're talking about this? Oh, unless you're talking about these. These are... There's going to be two things in these. Either those are what they call drum sand, and you might remember that from the movie or the books, or quicksand. So you got to avoid those. Drum sand just attracts a worm almost immediately. It makes too much noise and they come almost immediately. But the quicksand, you just sink into it. I got lucky. I got really lucky. Oh, this area? That's the edge of the map, my friend. That is the edge of the map. You can't even go in there. There's nothing left. There's nothing out that way. It does have places, and you can get across that, but you have to fly across it. I can't get over there with my my little buggy, if you will. So there, I did not put storage on my bike, one thumb, because I found out a problem with that. I put all the stuff in storage, and then I jump out and I pull out my device to put it in my pocket. You got to empty out the storage before you can store your bike. So it was useless to me, because I don't want to just leave my bike someplace. That's ridiculous. I'd rather keep it with me so that I can jump on it anytime I need to. So it is what it is. I just deal with that. That's a small thing, if you ask me. So it is nighttime. We do have to watch out for the Harkonnen ships and make sure that their spotlights aren't on us. So I'm going to go over here, get lined up. Wow, that's great. My steering is terrible today. It's all right, guys. I swear I haven't been drinking. And we might as well just go across. It's not really that far. 280, 250, it's really not that far. The only time I've come close when I had a short distance is when a worm went past, and then I tried crossing, so that was a problem. Yeah, really, right? Yeah, high on spice. Okay, we should be coming up on the opening here soon. Yeah, it's coming up over here. So there is a base of sorts over here that you can go into. See, there's a Harkonnen dropship there. But we are not going that far. A little bit further. And it will turn our way if we got to be a little bit quicker. And you'll see usually a crashed ornithopter is right here. Yeah, there it is. And we're in. What the Harkies do, they drop down. From what I understand, they do two things. I've never attempted fate. Let me be clear. But my understanding is they'll they'll have troops drop down on you. And they're very, very difficult to fight. You will die. That's what I was told. At this level, I'll probably die pretty easily. So this place is a non-PvP area. It is actually a easy-going area. You can actually do... I think that's part of the Harkonnen base, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But I had a mission there at one point, went up there, and it turned into a general area. So, and as you can see, it's getting darker in here as we progress further into the depths. Now, I'm going to change something real quick here. So I'm progressing this way. I really need to go over here and then head down this way. Our main point that we need to go to, you see how far it is. I need to get past here and get all the way over here. This is a PvP area. This wreck of the Kytheria is a PvP area. There's good stuff in there, but there's no reason to go there. So let me see. How can I get over there? Let me check. I'm going to... Well, let's follow this, and we're going to head left. I think there's a little... ramp leading down. Yeah, there is. Okay. Sardaukar? They could be. They could be Sardaukar. I don't actually remember if they are or no, or not. Yeah, you're right. They are Sardaukar. What am I thinking? They're the Imperials, not the Harkonnens. My bad. Harkonnens are sharing the planet with you, not kindly, by the way, but they are sharing the planet with you. And I'm going to take this as far as I can go. And as you can see, it's getting darker and darker, so I decided to keep the gamma level going. And I'm glad to see that my video is looking like it's doing pretty good. Alright, good. And I don't have any dropped frames. That's nice. Alright, so where are we? Let's check real quick. Oh yeah, we're progressing along nicely. Alright, and there are mining facilities in here that you get a lot of stuff from, so that's one reason why I'm in here. I'm here to get some of that mining stuff. Any House Atreides troops out and about? I don't really see House Atreides troops out and about. I haven't really run into that. So that's kind of interesting, though. Jason went from the top and just dropped down from the top of the canyon. Yeah, you can do that. If you're on your bike, you don't take any damage. The bike may take a little damage, but you don't take any damage by doing so. I'm being shot at. I must have passed a camp over there. I didn't even realize it. I should turn up the volume just a touch, because I can't... On my speakers, that is. I can't quite hear anything going on. Whoops. Hit some rocks. That's okay. We're alright. So there's the ship. And because we're below it, because we're not going into the entrance of the ship, we shouldn't be in a PvP zone. Yeah, okay, good. I wondered about that. But now we're getting into a touchy area. So now if you look, you're going to see that there's a bike there. Right? That might be somebody's. You're after a lot of red crystals down here. I forgot what it's called. Aetherite or something like that. There's one on the wall over there. But this is one of the mining facilities that you can go into. So this would be... Oh, it doesn't even say. I guess it's the mineral extraction facility, not mining, that we're looking at. No, I don't use headphones, actually, believe it or not. I stopped using headphones a long time ago. After a while, they give me a headache, to be honest. And most games, it depends upon the game, is really what it is. If I need to hear something, you know, stereo or quadraphonic or whatever, surround sound wise, that's one story. But in this case, these games, including No Man's Sky, they have directional sound, but it really doesn't make a difference to me. You know what I mean? I'll just go right over that rock. It didn't mind. Oh yeah, I should really do that, right? Like that, you mean? Yeah, I discovered that last time I played, and I usually just don't use the headlight, but it's like, whatever. In some cases, yeah, I'll use the headlights. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Nice and bright. You know, the nice and bright is, hey, look, I'm right here. Shoot me. That's what that means. And I could deconstruct those crashed, like that ornithopter we just passed and the other, but you know what? That's not why I'm here. I still have... That can't be right. Is that really? No, it's right there. Personal marker should not be that far away. Hold on. Well, that's the pickup area. I don't know what it thinks is 2,600 meters away. The pickup area is right up ahead. So, I'm going to get away from those guys before they start shooting at me. Alright, let me see how far we are. So I need to go over there, and somehow... Oh, we're on an upper level. That's what the problem is. Alright, let's get out of the old bike here. And pick her up. There we go. See? Stored. And I can bring it out anytime I want. So I need to get over there somehow, and I'm trying to figure out what in the world happened. Because my pickup is over here. So I'm guessing, if I look at my map, let's zoom in a little bit. It's right over there, but you can see I've got a ledge to go up, so I think I'm going to have to climb. All right. Now, I do not have what Jason has. I don't have that claw yet. I'm working on it. That would be great. But I do at least have that. Yeah, it might be. It might be. It's just really odd. It shouldn't be on the surface, though. And I didn't think I was down below, but I guess I was. And let's move over to the right. Get over on that ledge over there. So we can recharge our stamina. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I am pretty far down. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, see the lights, like the big light over there in the distance? That's one of the mining facilities, so that may be the reason why. I think I went down too far. Whoops, what are you doing? Ah, crud. Stop that. Alright, see, the problem is you get a ledge like this, and he thinks he needs to do that. So I need to soon... Yeah, I'm gonna fall. It's alright. We'll try this again. I did that wrong. Oh, there's a spot right there. We'll try over here. I should have been looking for a spot that I could climb up would be easier. Boy, having that grappling hook would be so much easier. Let the charge go back up. Okay. Music is pretty cool in this game, and I do appreciate listening to it. Let me get up over the lip here, and we should be able to get up there. There we go. Okay. And you can pretty much climb up any surface here, so... Ah, that's better. Alright, so... Weapons-wise, I am using a Way of the Wanderer. Way of the Wanderer right now, I don't have a good rifle that I can use. I do have a shotgun type thing. The GDRA 44 is a nice shotgun for close quarters. Not bad. I do have a pseudo pulse sword like the one I was selling. That does pretty decent damage, but it gives also a small jolt of electricity. So it really gives me a small boost as well. And attack speed's not terrible on it, but I'm using this. The Way of the Wanderer's got 16 damage per shot. It's not really powerful, but it's fast. And the reload is even just as fast. It's like click, 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 and I can just... It's automatic, but I do it myself. I don't just hold down the plunger. I usually control that. So let me just see where they're at. So the person I'm going to is over there. It's an extraction. So let's head that way. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get that next. That's one of the things I want to get, that grappling line. That is so much worth it, like you said. So there's those crystals I was talking about. I really like those. That gives you the cobalt paste, by the way. And let me see if I can get this one. There we go. And I've got all kinds of boosts. If you look at... I don't think there's anybody around, so I can do this right now. Skills. If you can get the scientist... what do you call it? The planetologist, probably. Planetologist. This is all passive upgrades for you. And some of them are actually... let me see here. Where is it? Still suit, fuel efficiency, deep analysis, so you get mining bonuses as well. And they're all passive. So it's really good to get. And it's so stupid on how easy it is to find this guy. It is in the starting area down here. And where are we here? Here you go. Where Griffin's Reach is over here. He's like right next door to here, but he's not on the map. You have to climb up to one of these peaks over here. I think it's over here if I remember correctly. You have the old Griffin Hideaway, which is, by the way, where you get Way of the Fallen. The other Mala pistol that was really good I was telling you guys about. But I think he's at the top of this peak if I remember correctly. One of these peaks over here. And it's really close by. You just climb up there and there he is, and you talk to him and you get all the bonuses from it. It's really good. Yeah, I know. I'd love to have a real one, as the case may be. I don't know if this particular mine has people in it. They are deeper inside, but some have people wandering out on occasion. But I don't think they're here. Yeah, I don't see them. All right, let's just get this one. Follow the line. Follow the dotted line. I used to be good at that at school when I was a, child. Notice when you mined, it said good efficiency in brackets. What's that about? That's part of the bonuses that you have. Like the skills that I just saw you. I get special bonuses towards things, so you get good efficiency if you do it right. If I'm really going over it multiple times and trying to cut, and I can't quite get the line right, you'll get bad efficiency, so you won't get as much out of the ore the longer you have to go. Plus, having the right cutter, like this is a Cutter Ray Mark III, I can't make the Mark IV yet, also gives you, as you can see, the stats on the right of how much you're going to get per item. So carbon and erythite is what it's called. Erythrite, I apologize, that's a really weird word, is actually the item that we're getting here. And we get pretty good efficiency with it. So this is a new one. My contact is 245 meters away. And I could put on my... Let me see, I don't need a construction tool, do I? I should have left that behind. I could put this on right now. See? So there's my flashlight. And if you put it on your hip, and then pull out your gun, let me see what happens. Yeah, it just puts it away. I was wondering about that. So it's neat to have it on your hip while you're running around to keep your hands loose, but nah. Alright, it looks like they're over this way. And as you can see, there's other crystals and stuff I can get. Is the PvE challenging? The PvE to me isn't hard scope. I don't know. It's different for everybody. So I don't mind the PvE as much. I mean, to me, it's just playing another game that has NPCs that I need to take out. They're not sentinels, but this is really weird, though. I expected people to be here. So maybe there's a possibility someone else is here, another player, and they've already cleaned out the area. Oh, nope, there's one. So you can see him in the distance right there. And if you put your reticle, I think they call it, on them, it actually tells you that there's a person there. Now, guaranteed, if there's one here, there's one over there by the fire. Oh, I forgot to turn on my shield. Try to reload whenever you get a chance. This guy's going to come out sooner or later. Oh, there he is. There we go. He's gone. Little skull pops up, he's dead. There's a possibility they won't be totally dead. Oh, yeah, he got back up again. Okay, or he had a buddy with him. So I'll use a bandage. And I'll go halfway at this point. Now I should really be going... Actually, this is the way I should be going. I'm going to grab this crystal while I'm here and let that healing take place a little bit more. Yeah, my weight is already up to 96, so I gotta be careful. Reticle? Is that what it's called? It's a weird word. I should be able to get some... Oh, it's a healing kit. That's good. I can use that if I need it. Now, I'm gonna grab their stuff. I'm also gonna grab some blood from them. Because I can. So my contact should be down here. I don't think I'm gonna get any more of that stuff. What is it? Yeah. This, I'm going to hold off getting any more because my backpack is starting to get quickly full. It's very heavy stuff, from what I understand. Oh, while I'm here, now that I've healed up all the way, I can get one more boost. There we go. Pretty sure that's the word. I'm playing FPS games. Yeah, I know. I can never remember it. So, but like I said, I don't think that this is challenging per se. And this is a pretty decent weapon I'm using, so... If I'm a little closer, I got really a lot better aim to these guys, but I've also got a decent sword, so I can take them out if I get rushed. How far away? They're 44. This should be right up here. Okay, I don't see anybody. Nothing there. Got an itchy nose today. I don't know. Oh, okay, there's a doorway here. Okay, so we're going in. There's that wonderful music with the pipe organ. I love that. Sorry to hear that, One Thumb. I know what you mean. I never expected to be able to play it myself. I mean, this game, I didn't even know this game was coming out. So I'm just drinking some water to get that maxed out, and then we're going to head in. Huh. I swear there's got to be somebody in here someplace. These rooms are usually populated, so my thinking is that somebody came through earlier, and it's slowly starting to repopulate. So we're going to have a fun time getting back out. Nope, nobody. Okay, and we can't go in there yet, right? Yeah, this is all blocked off. That's a room I can't go in yet. Oh, I guess we need to save up because I need to travel. Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. Priorities, my friend. They're very important. Last I checked, the game was, I think the regular edition was 60, if I remember correctly. Dollars, that is, US. There are deluxe editions and stuff like that, but uh-oh. I think that's my contact. I think we found my contact. We can't stay in here for long. Now, when you're poisoned like this, just use one of your heal bandages and there you go. See? Problem solved. So that one got killed, and I don't know how. And what you can do is you go try to avoid those things, those gas clouds, because you will get poisoned by it. But there's a possibility that, again, either that's somebody else that did that. I don't know. We'll see. And I don't have shielding to block myself from this, so we're going to get hurt here. Anybody over here? So I'll let that get down a little ways before I decide to do something about it. Hey, I can fill items. I'm going to fill my items up. There we go. That's just water. And you go down slowly, but, you know, whatever. Gathering up as many of these materials as I can. I don't think it ever goes away, the poison, unless you do something to get rid of it. Okay, so we got some good items out of that anyway. I'm looking for the... Alright. I'm looking for something that gives me access to that red area. Oh, it does go away on its own. Okay, good. Good to know. Oop. Oop. Okay, I thought that was a person for a second. We're getting all these heal kits, so that's good. I mean, I can put them in place now at this point. Alright, so we got full water now. More bandages. That's good. Let's use one. It's not radiation, it's poison. It's poison cloud. Hey, Archgo, congratulations. Being an uncle in July, fantastic. And hence the traveling. That makes sense. Yeah, your wife's a long ways away. I don't want to be there. Well, good for you. Good. That's a good thing to go out for. To meet my niece, and I'm going to be the coolest uncle ever. Oh, that's what you say. I'm cooler than you. I'm kidding. Just joking. Can I get in there? Nope, can't get in there. Just curious. Figure, you know, while we're poking around and going through all these dangerous and wonderful clouds everywhere. Yay! Oh, I got poisoned again. How shocking. My guess is that my contact is dead. And I thought that was my contact, but apparently not. Let me go up here and check. Oh, hello. Who dat? Oh, there you are. That's how you die. Oh, there's another one, that's why. Where'd he go? That worked. Not what I expected, but it worked. Okay. Reload. Okay. What else we got around here? So that's what the you know, this stuff is all about when you're trying to fight these guys. That's pretty much it. And you get a chance, like a second chance to redeem yourself, if you will. But if they kill you while you're trying to heal yourself, it doesn't work. You lose everything. You got to come back and do a corpse run. You don't lose everything, but you lose all the stuff in your inventory that was like stuff you picked up along the way. So okay, getting some good stuff though, and you see we're getting some more money. Oh, you. I forgot about you. May I have your blood, please? Thank you. Kind of disgusting, but hey, it works, okay? Alright, so we can go down that one path over there, or we can go this way. I'm going to go this way. Check things out. Sword combat is clearly good. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I kind of get into it a little bit. I like peering around corners, and you're going to see my head move out of the camera like I'm trying to look around a wall. Stop it.
Someone's here.
I am. Someone's here.
I need backup.
You need backup? Then back up. Oh, I'm hitting the wall. They'll come over here. Oh, get over there. He's shooting a wall. He's not really hitting me. That's hilarious. Dude. Okay. Okay, I'll just do this while you're gonna shoot at that wall. Yeah, I know. It is kind of strange. Hey, he figured out where I was. Hi. Sorry, the blood's kind of a nasty thing, I'll be honest. I don't really like it, but I understand the mechanic behind it. And in the game, blood is life, blood is water. So, it is what it is. You deal with it. Alright, so we're in a big empty room. And I don't think it's as empty as we think it is, so let's take a look around. You put the blood into the blood purifier and it turns it into water for you. And water is life on Dune. Not just the spice, but water. If you don't have any water, you're gonna die. Okay, I don't see much over here. Looks like we got a light. Okay, that's great. That's odd. There's nothing here. Let's go through, I guess. See where this leads. Okay, we got a green room that I'm allowed to go through now. I don't know why. I don't remember getting a wristband, but okay. Yeah, you make water from blood. Don't get me started on the corpses. You can actually drag a corpse back and you have a corpse thing that they actually turn into water. But you have to watch Dune or read the book to understand the meaning behind all that. That they have ways of purifying everything to get you what you need. Oh, so I can only go through one time. Who's shooting at me? Oh, great. I'm kind of trapped. Let's wait for the swordman to show up, because I know there's going to be at least one. Oh, crap. Yep, don't want to get hit by those. Who's out there? Your shields are down when you're shooting. Whoops, that was bad. Oh, that hurt. Let's see if I can get healed up before I die. Two times. Let's see if I can survive this. I'm gonna have to run. There we go. Go somewhere else. The good thing is, most of them shoot like stormtroopers. Oh, I was looking for that. That guy is really getting annoying. Right back at you, buddy. Alright. That time I won. And I should really heal myself while I'm here, right? Yeah, no, I understand that. Maybe this won't be the game for you here, Heartscope. Because it's a necessary part of the game to do this, so... oh, hello. Where's that healing unit? There it is. Okay, that gave me a full heal, so that's nice. And I'm going to go ahead and drink a little bit of water from my suit so I don't have to do that. And they will keep coming up here, but I didn't realize they were going to jump back down. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. Here they are. See them? One. And they disappeared. They're going to throw a grenade here sooner or later. Hey, there you are. Down. 2 down. Okay, we got them. We got everybody. I think. Okay, I think I did. How's my weight? Weight's doing good. Oh, no compatible container means I've got everything full, so... Alright, I think I got everybody, and I got all the goodies up here. Now, did I get this already? I did get it. Okay, good. That wristband, that little purple thing, gets me into some of the rooms, so I had to grab that. You notice that the door went green over there now that I can go through it. I already grabbed you. What else we got around here? Anything? You? Okay, I'll grab a bandage. That's alright. Back up to 17 bandages in my main inventory, so that's nice. And we can go through that door now. I don't remember which door we came in. I think, yeah, we came in this door. Because I remember they were up there on the ledge. Alright, so we got... Well, I just learned what that did. Okay. But it used some of my health to do it? That's interesting. I'll be very quiet now. Jason's channel, and he's in a thopter. The deep desert is running out of fuel. He didn't bring any fuel with him. Just like Jason. So I wonder what happens when he crashes. Okay. How's my ammunition? Ammunition is okay. Alright, before I go down there, let me just check things out over here. I think I want to go around in here just to take a look around. Alright, so I think this is where I came in. It says go to the meeting point, but I don't think I found a meeting point at this point. Is that too many points? What's the point? See, I've already been in here. Okay. So this is where I came in. Alright, let's keep going. It is not forgiving. Ha ha ha! Well put. Shai Hulud is indeed not forgiving. I did get that, this is where I came in. This is how I came in, so I've already gone through that whole area. And I never found the person I'm looking for. So let's go through this again. Maybe I missed something, and since we have the pass, we get through some of these doors we couldn't get through earlier. It says the meeting point's 380 meters away, so it's not over here. And it wasn't up there. Oh, I missed a chest. How dare I? That is just sinful. Okay, keep them going. Let's go through the other door. Let's go around. Maybe we missed something. Or maybe I'm in a completely wrong area and I went through this whole thing for nothing. That's kind of what I'm thinking at this point. Yeah, I'm in the wrong area, Hardscope. What can I say? I think I went into a quest area that I'm not currently questing for. So I need to probably go back. Yeah, look at this. Alright, oh, there's the doorway. Let's go out that way. 420, okay. Yeah, I'm back through the doorway. Okay, well. Nothing over there. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and exit. I don't think they're in here. I think I'm in, like I said, I think I'm in the wrong area completely. That was the way I went out. This is the poison area. Wait a second. Let me go that way because I'm curious. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hardscope, I think they're either above or below. But I thought this was the area I entered from, and now I'm beginning to think it wasn't. Yeah, it was. So they've got to be above. See? The countdown's going down. So they should be up here. Problem is, I never saw them. Supposedly, right here. See anybody? I don't. I'm just going to check around and see if there's maybe something I'm missing. Did I need a scanner maybe? Maybe I was supposed to scan for them? That would suck because I can't make a scanner yet. No, nothing over here. So let's check out the... Okay, deep extraction, go to the meeting point, kill the ambushers, report back to the lieutenant. I think I've done all that, but... It says I'm 284 meters away. Uh-oh. It just changed. Alright. And they've already repopulated. So these guys are back, but I'm coming up behind them. There's one over there. You can see him right there, and then one over to the left. Since I've got a bead on this guy... Ooh. Oop, he's got me. Wrong button.
Shield on.
Yeah, I did it again. Alright, so what I want to do with this guy is I need to use that the technique. Yeah. I'll get it right in a minute. He can't kill me. You gotta block him at just the right time, and that's my problem, as I kept forgetting to do that. Okay, there we go. My bad. Let me try one of those other kits again. Here we go. Oh, I used both of them. That's okay. Quest Journal says I was a little bit further. What do you mean? Just grab 75 ferrite dust and make a scanner. Wait. What am I playing again? Where am I? Oh, there was a couple things down here I missed before. Okay, that's cool. Heavy darts and light darts. So I'm actually replenishing my light dart supply, so that's good. Ooh, he's got a beer. Yay! Sometimes the canisters regenerate as well. And you see the crystal did. How am I doing on weight? 106. Alright, so my contact is over here at 189 now. So it's like they moved. Maybe I missed them? I don't think I'm going to get efficiency on this one. There it goes. No, it still said good efficiency. Go figure. Alright, let's get out of the tunnel and find out where they are. Supposedly 160 meters away. Now, I can't look at a map while I'm in here, so we're going to have to find it. We just grab some... Sorry. Let me go outside and see if they're over there first. And it looks like they might be. Yeah, looks like they're over here, supposedly. They're in the crane?
Identify yourself. I require assistance.
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Alright, we're ready? I'm literally blocking them. But for some reason it's not blocking, and I don't know why. One down. Gotta get the timing right. That's what I was trying to do, but it's okay. So there's the ambushers. We got them. That was annoying. And I need some water too, so let me get that done, and we'll meet with this guy in just a second. Okay. Looks good. Hey, Starduster. You have a good one too. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. They can be, but, you know, it's also timing. Like I said, at the very beginning of the stream, my combat is not quite up to par with this game yet. I'm working on it, but it's going to take some time. All right, so that's done. What's next? Report back. So apparently I got this guy, I got the ambushers, and we're done, so I can head out of here. And I got some good stuff out of it, I think. Let me just check my inventory. Not worried about fuel cells, the armor plating. The particle capacitors and advanced servox are always pretty good. A little bit of gun parts and blade parts, that's fine. The 147 erythrite is very nice. A little bit of carbon. See, I started out with, what was it, 72 Solari or something like that, and up to 1400, so you make money fast. Nothing to worry about. Heavy darts will come in handy later on, but I didn't get anything special out of all this, so maybe when I report back, I'll get something special out of it. That would be pretty cool. But we are where we need to be. This is a good area. You go into this mining facility, and you can get a lot of things like that ray amplifier. I'm almost tempted on going back in, to be honest with you. I don't need to do that. Just to get the ray amplifiers. Those are always really good. So, to me, it's worth it. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really take an item or anything like that. You're using one of your bandages on it, but that's okay. Speaking of which, I want to move these 5. There. Okay, good. We're all set. So I want to see if I can get some ray amplifiers in here real fast. Was it in here? Is it maybe in a different one? Let me check my map one more time. This should be it. And that, I think, is where we were. I think we were in Imperial Testing Station. So, anyway. Take a run in here. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember there might have been a door someplace in here on the left. It's not there. It's an actual door. Door to door to door. Gonna check that out. I'm curious. Ah. Yes, this is the area. Okay. So ray amplifiers are used for several different items that you make in the game and are actually quite valuable. So getting them is actually a better idea. And I'll grab those. We don't really need the fuel cells, but, you know, I'll grab them anyway. And you can, like I said, you can climb just about anything in this game. So, climb. Check things out because you find hidden caches and stuff. Okay, I got a calibrated servoc. Those are actually expensive too. It's good to get those. Anything else up here? I don't see anything. Let's get down. I'm going to avoid the erythrite because I got enough carbon paste at the moment. cobalt paste at the moment that I don't really need anymore. If I'm not mistaken, this area has snipers, so I got to be careful. Oh, yeah, see, erythrite crystals are just laying around everywhere. I don't really need... Like I said, I'm going to avoid those. They're heavy. Oh, okay, so that's all gas down there. This is a different area, I think. Take a look around. I think I'm going to go up there. Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do here. There we go. I mean, you can search anywhere, but there's a lot of gas here. This is more gas than I remember in this area, but... Nope, nothing else over here. I'd have to go down, and that's a very poisonous gas area that I need to go into, and I probably need something for that. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Alright, up we go. I suppose I haven't run into anybody up in here. Lots of crystals, though, you can see. If you really are looking for them, this is the place to go, obviously. That's what I read up on the place, anyway. What else we got? Okay, we've been up there. Let me get back out of here and just check the other area real quick. Checking behind stuff, because every now and then you find a chest someplace that it's like, why is that there? But yeah, I think I've gone up a level, as in height. Yeah, interesting. Alright, where are we on the map? Yeah, facility number 4 is where I was headed, so that's really interesting. Alright, so what else we got? And facility 3, we can head across the way and try to hit facility 3, but I'm all for just trying to find stuff at this point. I wish I had a thopter, though. I could just take it out of here pretty quick. The funny part is it's so dark down here that you can't see. Yeah, donate them to Jason. Yeah, really. Yeah, he needs a medium fuel cells is what he's looking for. I can only make the small ones, unfortunately. Did he ever crash? I'll have to wait for Tranquilla to get back to let us know. Come on, get your butt moving. So we're going to head over here. I'm just going to take a look around now. Oh, look at that. What have we here? Okay. Explosion, I don't know what that was about. Oh, we have a sandstorm coming in. That's what that means. That's interesting. So, I just found something. I don't know what this area is. Maybe this is the area they were talking about, that you can get a lot of the erythrite crystals. Yeah, there they are. Bunch up there. Thing is, we have to climb up later. Oh yeah, yeah, this is that area. Son of a gun, look at this.
Who's there?
Me. That's who's there. Trying to. It's like the button wasn't working for some reason. Problem is when you have a gunner and them, it's a pain in the neck. Ah. Dying again. You use a bandage, I think, every time. I don't know. No? Got him. Alright, easy, easy, easy. Got it. Yeah, I'm most disappointed. He did not. No crash. Ah. And Zane helped him, of course. Of course he did. Okay. Get this one. You owe me. Not going to give me anything. That sucks. Okay. Reload. Okay. Bandage. A lot of stuff down here. They're right about this cave. I missed this cave last time. We're at to 135. So what did I just get out of that? Let me check. Alright, so we got some micro sandwich, got EMF generators, the usual garbage. Okay, that's fine. Salvage metal, I really don't need it, to be honest. It's just a heavy weight. But let's see what else we got down here. You? Took you out. That's good. At least I got somebody in a decent amount of time. Ooh, what was that? Scout jacket, it's okay. I can just get some materials out of it at some point. That'll be alright. Okay. Still at 139. So you see all these crystals down here. So if you don't mind taking those guys out, you're going to get a ton of this stuff. So, and then I think that's it in here. Let's climb up and check. Come on, you can climb. That was weird. And I think this is out the other side. I'm going to stop picking up the crystals because there's just too many of them. I'm literally getting too many. I don't think there's any place else to go in here, so this is pretty good. Not bad. They found themselves a good stash, I'll tell you that. Maybe it was A-Train? Alright, that side. Yeah. There we go. And we're back out of here. I do love that belt. That is an awesome thing to have. So the good news is I still haven't actually died, if you will. Dying doesn't really work very well for me. Alright, let's see. So we're over here. I guess we can just we'll head towards this deserter camp. Maybe we'll see if we can head along this way. Maybe we can check. I don't even know where I am. I may not be on this surface area here. I'm probably a little further below, as you can see. And you can barely see me, so good thing I have my shield on. And that is a... That's the other extraction facility. Okay. Cool. Oh, A-Train helped them out? Okay. What is that? Oh, that's iron, I think? Could be. Oh, it's carbon. Carbon ore. That's alright. I'll take it. I'm really filling up fast, though. Alright, so we want to get up there eventually, and there are multiple ways to do it. I'll probably climb the column and then float over to one side or something like that. That'll probably work. The problem when you don't have a thopter yet. I need to get aluminum. That's the thing, so. Aluminum is in a different area of the map. It's at the northwest corner of the map. So I gotta head out that way at some point. Alright, anybody here? Yeah, okay. There might be. Is that somebody there? No, that's just lights in the distance. Okay. It's almost like there's stars in the distance. That's what it looks like. And most of these mining facilities, they almost look like they're abandoned. That's the weird part. It gets kind of creepy. Nothing here. None of the crystals are here. I usually hope that we're just going to find something, but, you know, something other than, hey, look, a whole flock of guys who want to kill me. That would be bad. I'm looking for movement, in case you're wondering why I stop every now and then. Oh, we're in slaver territory. Let's check that out. Holy crap! So we're all the way out here is where we're at. We're actually underneath the sands. Ooh, I'm curious. Where do we come out at? Contested territory. So which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. Wonder if they have infighting every now and then. Back in slaver territory. Interesting. Except we're underground, so I don't know how the heat could be affecting me down. Well, who knows. Weird. Very strange. Okay, well, keep going up. I'm going to start taking it a little quicker now because, yeah, we're going to go back and forth. Anything over here? There is something over here. Ah, that's one of those rays. So these guys, the ray amplifiers, those are really worth finding if you can get your hands on them. But it's almost like somebody's been through here. Yeah, I know, right? I think they just prefer the sand. Maybe it just itches all their scratches or something like that. Scratches all their itches. That's the way. You guys wouldn't mind hanging on just a second. I got somebody who won't stop knocking at the door. One of the kids in the neighborhood. Up. Worse, it was my brother-in-law. Yeah, you know, it's a game, to be honest with you. Sooner or later, you're going to get to the surface. Oh, I'm at the stairway. Cool. I was wondering where that was. So that is the stairway. Cool. Oh, and that's a bad area. Well, okay, let's have some fun. If I die, at least I know where I'm at. I wonder, can I? Really? I mean, there's no possible place to place the vehicle. You guys can see it as well as I can, can't you? Ah, okay. Hold on. So I want to try something real quick. No, it's not going to give it to me, huh? What I was hoping for is it gives you sometimes it'll say, hey, do you want to reset your spawn point? You can do that every now and then, so... Alright, guess not. So we'll see how it goes. Now I heard gunfire, you know you heard it too, so... Okay, got some experience for just finding the facility. And that was the stairwell. I don't see anybody. Maybe they killed each other off. That would be pretty cool. So you can see we're actually outside, per se, but we're not quite exposed. So where are we here? Okay, so we're coming out of this here into this area. Okay. And it's the way we're facing, so we want to face that way. So that's the direction we want to come out at. All right. Yeah, I can make one, but I don't think I have it here that I can make it. Yeah, respawn beacon. I would need more salvage metal to do that. It's not a bad idea, but I need to find some salvage metal. Let's see if I can find some. That's not it. That's a rock. But I can't take it from that. What? What? Solitary? Heck is, oh, that's solitary in there. Is that a... Yeah, we can go in there. Let's check it out. Yeah, can't pick up those metal bits, but we can go in here. Looking for bombs on the floor. Well, crap. Oh, I think there's somebody down there. Hello, Jason Plays, who has just joined. Jason's going to raid me. That just sounds so wrong on so many levels, if you think about it. How dare you, Jason? I can't believe you did that. Well, we'll wait for them to pop in. Let's wait for them to pop in and we'll give them... Whoop, not the right time. Is my shield off? It sure is. Oh, hello. Oh, this isn't good. I'm already dying. Well, this guy's just... I can't do anything right now. He's just hitting me quicker than I can do a thing, so... Multiple times this is going to happen to me. Get away from that bomb. Hold on. Wow, this guy's good. I give him credit. Yee. Okay, quick. This way. Oh, this is the wrong way. This is a dead end. Let's run to another spot and get out of the way of these guys, because they're going to keep shooting. Let's go over here. Ah, good. That's not good. Wow, these guys are just terrible. I'm in a dead end, too. Hang on, Jason. Come on. Every time. I can't believe this. It's actually having trouble. There we go. Much better. Finally. Hi, Jason. Good to see you. A little busy. Sorry. Couldn't quite amount of attention. I didn't expect to find these guys in here. I was like, what this cave is? And look what I found. I have to admit that the fighting in this is definitely different from what I'm used to. And I haven't gotten used to it yet. So it's something I'm working on. So good to have you guys. Hey, I can't get the blood. I'm all out of space for that. So I'm just going to deal with it. And let me get some water. There we go. Okay, we're back to normal. How about a little light? Alright. So that was fun. Good to have you. I was watching you a little bit earlier today while I was at work, so I was able to lurk a little bit. And just all the nonsense going on was hilarious. And I'm going to probably try to start a character on y'all's server at some point. So. See, 163. Yeah, not bad. I'm getting full. It's good to have you all here. Thank you very much for joining us, Raiders, by the way. Appreciate you all being here, and I'm very sorry I didn't say howdy hi as soon as you guys arrived. A little bit crazy. I ran up here to this little stash up here, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I got some stuff. I don't have a Thopter yet, so I'm still working on getting some more stuff. Haven't played nearly as much as you have, Jason. So, intense on heavy, but good lord, it's too much. The damn stuff keeps you... Yeah, I know, it does. But as long as I can reset myself, I've had that happen to me multiple times, and it hasn't really caused me any issues, so... I've died a dozen times. I'm sure we all have at this point, but I haven't gotten eaten by a worm yet, though. That I'm proud of. Where am I? All right, so we want to get out to the main desert here, and I got to work my way around all the drum sand to get someplace so I don't die. All right, so we're out of there. That was fun. You have a life and stuff? Ah, just don't sleep. Oh, just don't sleep like you, huh? Yeah. All right, so that's the drum sand over there, if I remember correctly. Yes, and I'm at the very edge of it. Which way do I want to go? I want to go left, I think. I could go straight out to the right. So that would be that way. I got to line myself up. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Sugar Rat, good to have you here, man. Yeah, just trying this out. It's been a chore to play this, but I've been having such a great time with it. It's really good, and I know that at some point I'm probably going to lose interest, especially when the next expedition comes out, which we expect probably in about a week or so. Not a week, pardon me. About a month or so at the start of the next cycle, if you will. August, was it August 9th is the anniversary date, I think? So that'll be pretty cool. So, good to have you guys here. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that. Yeah, the life stuff, let me tell you, they dropped a bomb on me today and said I needed to be the voice of reason with one of our biggest clients that they're having issues with. And I'm like, you guys haven't taken care of this in 5 years, and I come in here in 30 days, and you want me to do it. Okay. Let's get to work. And we'll teach Mr. Jerk that I cannot be pushed around, so we'll see what happens. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, the company I'm working for. It's very big learning curve, but, you know, we'll get there. I'm going to turn that off for now while I'm running through sand. All right, where are we? So we're over here, and I got to get back to here. So we got to cross over here, but I need to see over here. I'd like to get up to this point right up the top of that to my right. And we're going to do a... Oh, crap. I don't have my scanner, do I? Nope. Back home. Good job, Paul. All right. Well, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. It is what it is. Jason's probably going for dinner right now. At least that's what I would do. I don't know why I'm just running. Let's pull this out and get on. Oh, it is fully restored. That's very nice. Thank you. What's that building? It's a building, that's what it is. Why do I need to tell you what kind of building it is? It's a building. I don't know what the building is. I'd have to run up there and fight enemies to find out what building it is. Each sake. Here, let me take a look up there real quick. That's pretty cool. I like that. See? Building. Now I'm in the sun and I'm dying because of you. Oh, no. This is definitely a not friendly place. It's, let's see. It's 3 little hats up there, so that means it's got intel here. And called Kant's Tower. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to run back now. My inventory is very full, and I've got a bunch of stuff in there I really don't feel like losing right now. So I am going to head back to my little home away from home. No, it's okay. Alright. Now, I like to, on a map, decide where I'm going to go. I really need to go down here, I think. So I'm going to put my marker down there. And how do we get there? I think we got to go that way. Let's find out. I may have to go back the other way, but we'll see. I'm going to see where this leads. Probably leads to the same place, but... No, I think we might have found somewhere. Of course, we start getting shot at. Yeah, we're going to get shot at. Yeah, I see some guys down there. But, how bad is it? Let's give it a shot. I'm curious. Hi guys, good to see you. It's just passing through. You can ignore me. That wasn't bad. All right. Stop for a moment, take another look. All right, so we want to get down here. Okay, let's go. Hey, somebody built their base there. Look at that. Man, that thing's a mammoth. Look at that. Holy crap. Now that's a base. My little piddly little base, and look at the size of this thing. Holy mackerel. It's nice the fact that they left this open, though, so we can pass through. So, kudos to you guys for what you did there. Thank you. And there is the desert. I need to pass it through. So there's the anvil over there on the right. I need to go to that mass on the left, though. That's where I'm headed. So let me see how far away I am. And I don't know what's in here. You notice that it has this red blob here, so I'm going to follow the cliffs for a little while just to play it safe. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Because you don't want to get on that drum sand. That's just a worm waiting to eat you. And this is a Mark II bike that I've got here, so it goes a little bit quicker than the old one I had. And steering is very interesting with these things. It takes a little while to get used to it. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like with a Thopter, but we'll see. Alright, let me see. Where are we here? Oh yeah, you see all the drum sand. Yeah. So, stick close. And we're going to go through the gap over there, come around. See how that goes. Biome heat decreasing? Really? Okay, well, that's nice. Guess I got to put on a sweater or something. I don't know. I guess that's what that means. Ah, see, so that was probably the smart way to go. I would have ran across one of those, and that would have been the end of me. So I want to go there. It looks like it's nice and smooth, and there's no terrain, and then you get out here, and you're like, wait, where's all this crap coming from? Alright, so... hold on. I know the right one to use here. Come on. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Best way to deal with it. Yeah, I want to stay away from the drum sand. Yes, definitely. There's quicksand out here too, and I got stuck in one time. Oh, come on. That was easy enough. It's got all-terrain treads. You should be able to do better than that. Okay, and I should be clear because my house is right over there. Yeah, we got to head that way. Okay. And we're 400 away. This thing makes quite a bit of noise, so... gotta take the sweater back off again. And they all have a little trouble with the hills. So they'll slow down on the hills. You see my speed is dropping. God forbid you should have a worm nearby. That becomes really terrifying. Okay. And there's my house straight ahead. So we can deposit some of this stuff and get some stuff processing. So maybe we'll make a foray into the northwest corner and start looking for aluminum. That's what I'd like to do. I'd really like to make a Thopter soon. Alright, maybe we'll do a repair to this one while we're at it. Let's see. I don't have any of that right now. I got carbon. So let's get the carbon going anyway. Cobalt paste we'll make, and we'll get that moving along. Yep, same to you. And I'll put the carbon away. I have no idea what's in any of these. I just kind of go by the seat of my pants sometimes. Put some of this stuff away. Let's see. and then figuring out where I put everything. It's just ridiculous. Carbon. There you go. Good. Got a good amount of carbon. I can make some more steel. That'll be good. What else I got in there? Organizing all this crap is just incredible. One of these has all the rest. There we go. Oh. Really? Did I fill that up? Nope. I just filled it up with other crap in there. That's all I did. Them. Keep going. So much garbage. Just mentioning, seeing the rest of your base. There's not much to see. I will show it to you. It's not like that gargantuan base we just passed by. That was freaking huge. Anything I get like these buggy PSUs and stuff like that, I usually put them in a special chest just to put them aside. This I'm going to turn into scrap. I don't need that. Let me go back the other way. Okay, see that's my old Mark II. I don't even know why I'm keeping it. I ought to just trash the thing at this point. Oh, wait. There was something in there. Hold on. There we go. And I'll show you the rest of it. There's not much to see, like I said, just a heads up. Like I said, I'm not much of a base builder, and most of you folks should already know that by now. I gotta get rid of those. I gotta get rid of those. Fuel cells, I know where you're going. Oh, there we go. That can go. That's going someplace else. This, I thought I had a place for. I think I know where I'm putting them. Yeah. Where's my armor? The armor should be in one of these. There it is. Okay, so that's good. And there's the rest of those things. That's where they were. Oh well, no big deal. And that should be the big case. These sell for a pretty good price. The melange spiced beer, they sell for a pretty good price on the market. So I'll probably be getting rid of that. And I'll just stick you in here. Stick you there. I gotta get the blood going. The coppery tub thing was like in the second crate. Oh, yeah, I know. I think I can rename them. Can I? It says chest. And that's my backpack, and this is storage. Ah, okay, so yeah, you can. I think. Nope, can't rename it. Maybe that's something they're going to add into it. I mean, as we get through that, maybe that's something else we can add into it later. Let me get some of this blood put away real quick. Okay. And the last one. And these doors opening and closing when I'm just nearby is driving me nuts. Alright, and that empties out both my pouches. We still got a little bit of water we should get. Extract. I can't extract any more from that one. Let me go to the other one. Oh, really? Okay. I can't believe I'm all out of water. That's very, very odd. I thought I had a ton of it, but we will soon. I'll let that be for now. So, yeah, this is pretty much it. I do have a second level here that I've got a repair station, so I can repair some of my equipment. I like to take a look at it every now and then just to see what kind of condition it is. This is getting there a little bit, but sooner or later I'm going to get a better weapon, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to spend the resources on repairing it or not. These things, we can just build another one. It's not a big problem. You see most of my armor. It's doing all right. It's not terrible. And these I picked up, and we'll be replacing them as time goes by, too. You can turn off the open door thingy. That bothers me, too. Just choose manage. And yeah, I was thinking about doing that. MJ. Oh, it seems like MJ that you've been playing with this. That's good to know. This is your garment fabricator, so you can make some stuff. I'm going to deposit as many of my fuel cells as I have. Got 11 left. Okay. And let's go ahead and fill up the other two. Well, three of them that I have here. Quick deposit. Quick deposit. And quick deposit. Okay, good. And that should take care of them. And I'll pick up more fuel as I can. You can get fuel like crazy around here, so it's not like you're going to be hurting for it. I do have this sword, which I'm thinking about fixing, but I have to get aluminum to fix it. So we'll work on that later. So yeah, this is the second level. It doesn't really go far. I've got a doorway that leads out here. I'm thinking about enclosing this and putting one of these on top of it. Oh, I didn't realize I had that. Hold on a second. I didn't realize the access level was not set on it. There we go. Pentashield, that was it. So, ow. So that's where that leads. This is where I planned on starting to land my my Thopter every single time, but I'm trying to decide between the two. And then the upper level, this just doesn't go anywhere. This goes to a door. And that's it. So I'm on the roof now. I could do the same thing up here if I wanted to. And I haven't decided. I'm going to keep going up, but you see, I did leave plenty of room around it so for people to get around me. So it doesn't really bother them. If I go up too high, though, I got to be careful of these guys up there because they'll start attacking me. Which is funny as crap, so. Yeah, stay in the noob area for a while, MJ. It's a lot more fun to just explore and get used to how everything works. And this is one of those survival fabricators to use as well, so that I can make some other stuff while I'm at it. But got a lot of things we can make, but yeah. And yeah, look at that, the respawn beacon. Yeah. I should probably have one of those just in case. Let's make one. Just to play it safe. I want to keep that on hand in case I got to do a death run. Oh, just there. And anything else I want to make right now? I don't think so. I can make 3 more of these if I want, but I'm kind of holding off. I've got enough water on me. I don't really need to worry about it too much. I need to do some repairs to my bike just to play it safe. But I need aluminum, as they call it over there. Over across the pond. Oh, okay, cool. Basic filter. Very nice. Oh, okay. That's for the wind trap thing if I decide to make one of those. And I do have the ability to make Emperor's Wings and those things, but whatever. What server is this? This is the... I think I even stated at the very, very beginning. Wait a minute. Doesn't it say someplace? There it is, bottom left. Iron Watch of North America, and the Siege is Al Rab. Now, I do plan on taking a look at Jason's as well. Zane, Beeblebum, all those guys. And I think I put this down here. They are on a different one. They are on Icarus server over from Europe. And it's Fajr is the name of the Siege. F-A-J-R is what they belong to. I plan on starting another character over there just to get a... get something going over in that area of the world. So this is not EU. I'm in the North American server. I wanted something a little closer to home to do this on. Repair glitch. I have not heard of the repair glitch, Marty. You have to fill me in on that. Getting caught up on some of the messages. That should be it. I think... Shouldn't we be able to rename these? Hold on. Manage, right? Access level. General settings. Nope, it won't let me, huh? Just storage is all we get. Yep, I don't see anything in here that'll let me rename it. Alright, well, worth a shot. Okay. I was very curious. Repairs. Do I have my welding torch on me? I don't know if I do. No, I don't. Heavy darts. Oh, I forgot to put the heavy darts away. I don't really need them yet. I'm going to be getting a better weapon one of these days, but... is that here? No? I have all the heavy darts together someplace. There they are. I got a lot of them. I didn't realize I got that many. I got the Karpov. It's an okay weapon, but it's not very important. Recycling. So we can do that Slaver Scout jacket. I'm going to go ahead and recycle it. And we get a couple of plasteel microflora fibers. So that's handy to have, and I'm going to go ahead and do that every now and then. Let's see. Hexagon under a rocky arch by a flower field. Yeah, good to have the dew field close by. That should be my welding torch. You know what? I wonder if I can make a better one. I should look into that. Hold on. That would be... Let's check this guy out again and see if I have the ability to make a better one. Let's see. Resource scanner. I should probably make one of those one of these days. How much does that cost me? Nothing. Go ahead and craft one. And I should bring the survey probe that I have in my inventory. I gotta go grab that. It's all the water, right? Yes, yes, yes. Building. Welding torch level 3. So I can make that. Let me see. Oh, I've got more abilities to make. That's no problem at all. Let me go ahead and make that too. Alright, so that's great. Probably want to make more welding wire. I just make about 100 of it for now. Alright, good deal. Oh, hold on, stop. Ha ha! Oh, crap. There. Whew. I made way too much of that. That's my bad. Have to go. Enjoyed watching you almost getting killed and surviving every time. Weird, isn't it? Very, very strange. But Tranquil, it's good to have you here. Thank you very much for having been here. I appreciate you. Pretending I spelled by right. Alright, I don't think I needed that much welding wire. Let me go ahead and grab the welding torch 3. And let me check my skills. And I think in the repair area, scanning, efficiency, mining, field, heat management, okay. Photographer. Compaction, okay. So none of these are going to give it to me. And it was under gunnery, wasn't it? That's where the... Nope. Collapse grenade, suspensor blast, gravity field. Is that it? No, no. It's a technique, isn't it? I was told that it was in here someplace. The grappler hook. It's a skill. You have it. I have it already? That figures. Sugarware claw. That'll harden. Not that one. Oh, it is. It's been here the whole time. Well, I'll be. It's been there the whole time. So I don't really use this. To be honest, I know that sounds weird, but I am going to put you down here. Okay, good. All right. Excellent. So I'll be keeping that on hand. Repairs, right? So I meant to go back in there. Hold on. So where there is one of these that gives us repair abilities. I don't remember which one it was, but maybe I've already got it. You can see I've done as many of these as I could get my hands on. No. Okay, so it must not be here. I thought it was in here, but maybe I've already got it. Fuel efficiency, vehicle repair. So that's it. So that's the one I'm looking for. All right. That's fine. I'm not going to use any of my skills at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and get this sucker repaired. So... and we need to choose repair. Treads always get damaged. It's not highlighting it for some reason. That's changed. Hull's fine. Engine, rear tread. Alright, good. Booster's in good shape, right? Yep, okay, good. Alright, so we're good there. Take you out. Now, I don't really need much in this area. Keep the cut array, the vehicle backup, blood extractor's fine. I'm not going to worry about repairing it. Alright, we should be good. You know what I should do? Let me put the scanner. Let's stick the scanner over here for now, and I'll keep this out in the open. We're going to put the rest of the stuff away, most of the stuff away. I like to use my first, this one for that right now. Okay, good. We can get rid of this completely. We'll put the welding marks 3 in there. I'll keep the money on me, whatever. Construction tool can go in. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of that. Alright. I think we're good. And... Welding torch mark 1. There we go. Just get some metal items out of it. Whatever. That's fine. Alright. And what else did I need to do? I need to make sure my water is up to snuff. So hopefully... Let's take a look. Yeah, not a lot. Takes a little bit. Okay, we're full. And can we drink some? Alright, we're full. Alright, and that will work for a little while. Okay, that's put away. So where do we want to go? We are going to be going to the northwest. So we want to get up here. Oh, I wanted to get my beacon. See, I knew I was forgetting something. Crap. Where did I put you? Is it over here? No. Now I gotta go look for it. No, definitely not. There's the other 4 that we were looking for. Yeah, I saw them. I know what that is. That's not it. I think it's at the end. Let me go to the last one, because it's always going to be in the last place you look. It wasn't. Oh. Survey probe. That's what we need. And we got 2 survey probes with us. Okay, good. And a respawn beacon. Okay, good. We got 48 on us. That's perfectly fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Let's get back to that map. So we want to get this surveyed. It's time. It's for some reason, I don't know why. You see how it's uncovered again? And it was completely covered before, and I don't know why. It was like giving me all kinds of clouds and stuff, and now it's not. So I need to get up in here. Wish I could see more in there and see where I'm going. But I can see, yeah, I can see that there's got drum sand right there. All right. Do we work our way across this way, maybe? And up there? I don't know. I'm trying to decide which way to go. I'd love to just go this way. If we can go over here and then work our way through to the cliffs, that would work out fine as long as we can split it. I think we can do it. I think we should give it a shot. Alright. Main door. So we want to go thusly. Okay. Let's do this. Shouldn't really be this rough over here. I've gone through here many, many times. But okay, whatever. Alright. So we got to line up just right to do this. So there we are. So we want to head straight for that, and then we're going to head for the cliffs over there. So... turn. Got to line up just right. So we can avoid the drum sand. Slow down just a little bit. And then put the marker that way. No worms. I think we worked. It worked for us. Good deal. Heard something. Alright, so we want to head along there. So I'm going to set my next marker up. So we want to head over here into the gap. No differences between patterns of red sand on the map. Yeah, I noticed that. Some of them are different. One of them is quicksand. I found that out by accident. I actually crossed over the edge of one, very edge, and it started pulling me under, bike and all. And I was like, oh crap. But I jumped out, I'm sinking. I was able to pick up the bike real quick, and I just used my my pack to boost my way out of it real fast, and it worked. And I was like, okay, that was really weird. So I got lucky on that one. But having that worm chase me that one time, good gosh, that was freaking awful. Alright, let's go over here, and I think we want to get up to a high point up here and see if we can do a scan. As soon as it tells us we're in a new region, we'll give it a shot. But nighttime is dangerous to do a scan because the drop ships come by. So we got to be careful of them. Alright. So that would be a great place to do a scan from. Or maybe that one. Probably that one would work out okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's go up there. And I'm sure there's someone here who would be glad to see me. I'm not going to worry about putting a spawn point down yet. So, hey Marty, take care, buddy. Ah, risky trajectory. I love it. Good to have you here, though. I appreciate you. Just didn't want you to drive over a quicksand thingy. It was just drum. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know. Still, either one. Don't want to go over either one of those. That could be dangerous. Alright. And I'm going to climb my butt all the way up there. Again, I just want to look around for the drop ships in case there's any around. Needed to reload that. I didn't realize it. Hey, come on, cut that out now. Get me my butt up there. Thank you. Still no Sadakar. Okay, so this is a long climb. I don't know how well I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep an eye open for any type of spots along the way I can rest. Straight up and straight down seem to work the best. Looks like I got a spot right there I can hit. Oh, for crying out loud, why didn't I do that? Alright, hang on. I got a spot up here I'm going to try it out on. That was stupid. Yep. What happened? This is going to hurt. Guess we're using the claw after all.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Of course there's a large sandstorm approaching. Let's find shelter if we can. Or else we are going to die. Let's see what we got out here. Hey, there's somebody over there. I'll borrow their shelter. They don't need it. Or very shortly they won't need it. Actually, I just need the overhang. Like, get under here. No? Wrong spot. It's coming, class. Very, very fast. Yep, you do. Hey, mind if I borrow this? I'm just gonna stay right here. Don't worry about it. There we go. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. So we can keep an eye on that. How far away is it? Here it comes. Alright. Just need to be in shelter. If you could be enclosed, that's usually better, but as long as you're in shelter, you're okay. And it doesn't take long to pass through, so... That sounds weird. That sounded really weird. It didn't sound like the storm. It sounded like something else. That would have been bad. But it is what it is. While we're here... As soon as it starts climbing upwards, we're done. We can check the map, too. You can see on the map where it's passing over you. So that's how you know. So it should be... Yep, it's done. Anything over here worth mentioning? Nope, I guess not. Except you, my friend. Sorry. Don't want to let that water go to waste. Alright, so we were climbing there, I think. Where are we here? Yeah, that's where we were climbing. Could do there. But I think there's better. And actually climbing from this spot would probably be even better. Wait, I did it again. Hold on, hold on. I know this. Hold on. Hey, don't you dare fall all the way back down. That would have pissed me off. Alright, so actually I was trying to get up to that one. That's okay. Because I know I'm not high enough in the air. And it's daytime, so that's a good thing. Let's see. You. Don't ask me what I was up to there. Alright. Can we use it from here? Nope, too far away. Alright, up we go. Let's let the sunlight, let's see. Oh, sounds like a wormie's doing their job, huh? Good deal. Alright, there we go. Let's get around the other side, maybe get into the shade, I'm thinking. There we go. Alright. It's a little better over here. There we go. And I could have used the claw there too. Now, can you use it while you're climbing? No? Okay. I gotta get up to a flat spot, and then I can use it. I think I'm gonna use it over there. That looks like a spot. That looked pretty good. Nice. I don't think we can hit anything else from over here. We're too close to the surface. So. That worked out good. Wow. That's pretty cool. I do like that. I wonder if it'll work from over here. The survey unit. Good. It did. Oh, for crying out loud. That's my bad. I forgot you got to keep the unit out or else it doesn't work, so. We're out, but I've got to keep it open for a little bit. What is that? Is that what I think it is? It is. I think we found aluminum. Gotta wait. There we go. Survey report done. Alright, that's better. I could see a lot more now. But, if I'm not mistaken... Is this what I think it is? Poor efficiency, it says. Oh, you break my heart. But we did find some. This is carbon, I think, right? Yeah. I got plenty of carbon. I don't really need more right now. Let me get into the shadowy side of our little rock right here. Not that I don't think it's going to make any difference, but that's okay. Still poor efficiency. That's okay. Let's get back into the shade. Alright. Now we just got to get down from here. Now see, if I did have my ornithopter already, I would love to make a base up high like this. It would be fun. But I guarantee you that I'd end up attracting the wrong kinds of attention. Okay, so we got a good amount. I think that's what we're up to 120 now. That's really what I was aiming for. I was looking for aluminum. So, I was thinking more along the lines of the solder car. Maybe they would fly over this area and hit it with a beam. And I don't know if it would be a problem or not, but who knows? That's one way to get down. There we go. Now, to be clear, that jump right there, my vertigo was kicking in something bad. I didn't want to do that. But I did it. some of the best in here. Survey probe launcher, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, just put up the regular gun. I want to take a look around is what I wanted to do. That's interesting. That means somebody's here. Where are we? Let me check. Yeah, we got a slaver camp right next door. What's that? Imperial Testing Station number 76 is nearby. Okay, good, good, good. What is this? The sweep? Yeah, I remember that. Okay, did a number in there, huh? I could take my bike, but I like to run around on foot on occasion and take a look at stuff. Just to see what's out here. So, the slaver camp, let's go ahead and just take that out real quick. I don't like slavers at all.
Who goes there?
Me. That's who goes there. Right back at you, buddy. Yeah, I'm about to become bride. Ah. Just almost made it. I will take your stuff. What is that? Oh, it's like radios. Solari carbon. Oh, nice. Okay, good, good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Darn you slavers. Did it not? Oh, because I jumped down a cliff. I have to be careful with the bandages. It's my last 15. Should have made more. I could probably make more if I grabbed some stuff. But I don't see stuff around. The bushes and stuff like that. Oh, there's some right there. Let's make that real quick, right? There you are. Saw another camp up here. I want to check it out. Thought I saw one up here. Could have swore there was one here. Oh, I think I climbed a little too high. No, it's definitely not here. Maybe it's up there? I'm doing it again, aren't I? I could do it easily if I just dropped all the way down. Okay, that's alright. I got this. Don't worry, guys. Doesn't make a difference. A sip from the still suit, maybe? Yeah, I know. Actually, since you're not in combat, just grab it from the leader, John. One more. There we go. Okay. Fully powered. Now, let's see what kind of friends we have up here. Hi, company. Any food? Oh, nice. I like the stairwell. Good job. Like what you did with the place. Little sitting area. Nice. Can appreciate that. That's cool.
Are you lost?
Help there! Help! Some eyes on top side!
My turn. My turn with the sword. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, click, click, click. Can't do anything with the radios, huh? Interesting. Lots of stuff here, though. That's cool. Kind of a medium-sized little camp here. Not bad. Hello, bad guys. I'd like to talk to you about your sandbike's extended warranty. What is that? Is that somebody's... That's somebody's base, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. That's interesting. I gotta go check it out. We're gonna take a look. Very interesting, actually, you know? See how high up we can get on this here. No? Can we get up there at least? Come on. There we go.
On your knees.
Oh, sorry. I was just stopping by. How you guys doing? I swear that... Oh, somebody built their base right next to these guys? Really? What in the world? Just trying to hit the reload. There we go. Do. Anything else? Just one dude here, huh? And somebody built their base right next to him. I wonder why that is. It's kind of odd, isn't it? Interesting. So how do they get in? This must be a strictly like ornithopter type base here. That's how they get in and out. That's my guess. Pretty neat. I can't seem to get in there. Alright, let's back up a little bit and see if we might be able to use this to get up there. Nope, can't get in. So. Wow. I didn't know there were vocals in this music. Okay. Yeah, see, no access. So they have it set for no access. So, not sure whose base this is, but very nice. Pretty cool. They fly in from this... Oh, that is really neat. So their ornithopter's probably missing right now. That's my guess. Pretty cool. Oh, and they right in between these guys. They're sandwiched between all these different little slaver camps here. There he is. Shh. It was close. I should probably... Oh, wow, really? Okay, good deal. Got some more stuff. I'll take the fuel cell this time. We're just, you know, exploring anyway right now. This is pretty neat. Alright. Down we go. Whee! That time it didn't bother me. Why is that? Very, very odd. Alright, so where are we? We're over here now. So that high point that we were at seemed to have a very nice supply of aluminum, but nothing at ground level. Very interesting. Wonder why that would be. He wonders. Ah, the ship be flying over. No Sadakars? No? Okay. I'm going to head up to a high point up there and see if I can find just one more thing of aluminum. I think that would be great. Okay, a lot of carbon around here. I'm going to get used to using this. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good that time. Very interesting. I don't think I can use it over here from this distance. So, we were aiming for that. There we go. I think I want to go around the other side. Let me see. Like that rock over there looks like it might be more promising for what I'm looking for. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think I'll find some aluminum up there? Oh, okay, we got a platform right there. That's my stamina look. Got it. Nice. Looking around. Because you don't want to be caught. See that guy right there. That's what I'm talking about. The last thing I want is for them to discover me all the way up here. Oh, crap. Well, that sucks. Down we go. I did want to get over to this other rock, though, but still. There's that weird music again. I like that. Let's go there, if I can get there. Got there. Got back. Good deal. The flatbed is tempting on the other rock. I hear you. Not here, but over here is pretty good. I'm thinking about we can keep going up there. Okay, they're flying away. That's good. God, that would be scary. I've not gotten caught by them. I had to go under an overhang at one time to escape them once. But that's because I was stupid enough to do a scan in the middle of the night with one nearby. Two of them, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, look at that. Looks like we got some aluminum. Oh, that's granite. Oh, man, really? It sucks. I didn't want granite. I can see that that's granite. Okay, and this is still carbon. So maybe go into the other one. It looks like a femur or something. I don't know. I'm just going to keep running around in circles up here. Maybe we'll just do that forever. I like that idea. Alright, where are we going? So we're here. I want to go over there. So I understand if you keep going this way... Hold on, let me pull back a little bit. So there's the rift. And over here in this general area, you're going to find a lot more aluminum. So if I head this way, I think that would be good. I don't have any more survey beacons, unfortunately, because I was stupid enough to accidentally use both of them unintentionally. Alright. See, now this is going to give me vertigo whether I like it or not. So, down we go. Gotta feel it. Oh, I could feel it already. Good grief. Ugh. There we go. Wow, that's weird. I like that plan. Okay, MJ. All for you, dear. It's a very nice place. Very nice place. Are these free? No access. See? Now, I have run across bases, especially in the starter area, that either they just never charge them up enough, that is the shields for the fuel and everything like that. Small oil. Where are they? Yeah, this guy. They didn't charge these up enough, and the generators just ran out. So what ended up happening is the whole base was just getting shut down. And then the winds came in and did a lot of damage. So this would have been a great place to find earlier, man. I tell you what. Alright, heading that way. Now, is that open sand? Is this worm territory? I don't think it is. You know what I should do? Should have checked first, because you don't know when you're going to run into quicksand. Put a crumbly base or two as well, and claim some copper ingots and water. Yeah, that's what I've done. I don't know if they were placed there, or if it really was somebody's base that fell apart. Just checking around real quick, making sure we have everything. No, I'm mixing Harkonnens and and the others together now. I am having so much trouble with my brain lately. Sadakar, correct. Thank you. Little flicker. What's that all about? Alright, so getting this way. I want to head over here a little bit, and then we'll check things out. Now, after we check this out, I'm probably going to start turning around, because it's going to take me some time to get back. But if I can get just a little more aluminum, I'll be very happy. Could use the bike, but I just want to check things out. On foot, so I can keep my eyes peeled. Ah, you jerk. Really thought we had it that time. Huh. Got all kinds of bases over here, so apparently a lot of people like it over here. My guess, the more bases you come across like this, there's a trade outpost over here someplace. I know there's got to be. Let's keep running. I'm curious. There we go. Enclosed and unsheltered. That's weird. How was I enclosed for a moment there? Not going to complain, to be honest. Trading outposts should have a lot of bright lights, though. That looks like a mining place. There it is. Right there. That's a trading outpost. No, A-Tigger, I'm not. I am going to probably start a new save on on that server over there. The Icarus server, yeah. So that I can be over there at some point. I'm losing my voice. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I'll be a noob over there all the way. So, lights. I don't have any lights. I do have a light. I'll use that light, okay? There. See? Got a flashlight now. And if I put it away, like that, I can still run and have a light on. So, there you go. But we're heading right there. That's a definitely no PvE or PvP zone. And that'll give me a marker, so I can actually go from there back to the anvil. I should be able to get a ride. Come on. Yeah. I wasn't trying to climb that. There we go. Pinnacle Station. There we go. Got it. Good deal. That's what I was hoping to find. I mean, I'd like to find some aluminum, but to find Pinnacle Station's fantastic. So I can go to our ornithopter over here and get a ride back from her. Okay. Peace. No combat. So let me just check around here real quick. I want to see if I can find one more thing of aluminum. Then we're going to head back. Right back, guys. Really didn't feel like sneezing into the microphone. Sorry about that. Happens over here. That's the itch on my nose earlier. Probably going to die. As Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, it's a tumor. Where it is on the map? Wish I could stop. I get a sneezing fit, so I'll sneeze like 5, 6, 7 times in a row, and it won't stop. Alright, so that's where I am. Let's pull back all the way. We're pulled back as far as we can get. So, starting area. Okay. Let's drop in just a little bit. So, there is your Griffin's Reach. Here is your entry point. It says entry point, but that is actually our... It says contract. I wish I could get rid of that. Hold on. There is a way to get rid of these things. Remove marker, zoom. Yeah, let's zoom in. There we go. So that is our contract. Sorry, that's your anvil. Your anvil trading post. And then we are up here at Pinnacle Station. So if you look at the rift itself right here, the rift goes all the way through all of this. So you could take the rift all the way to Pinnacle Station if you wanted to. So if I could get something over here, that would be great. It is super far. Yeah, the map's huge. It really is. Right, I was after aluminum, I said, right? That might be some over there. Oh, darn you, granite stone. Oh, we're at the Eastern Shield Wall. Isn't that interesting? Can you climb already? Thank you. Oh, okay. Very nice. Basalt, huh? I don't think I can cut this. Can I? Well, I'll take some. I don't know if it'll help me at all. Sure. 40 basalt, I'll take it. But I'm really after the aluminum. That might be aluminum. I think that's aluminum. Yep, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So how much do I have? Alright, got 160 of that. Got 40 basalt, so that's pretty cool. Sounds aluminum rich? Yeah, it might be. I don't know how true that is. I know that this area is what the area I've been seeing a lot of the players play in, and getting more aluminum in this area, so that's good. Alright, so we're really set. I don't know if I need the basalt yet, but I'm going to see if I can get one more batch of aluminum, because the aluminum takes quite a bit of water and everything like that, and we really need... There it is. There we go. So, we got 12 more, so we're all set. Let's head back. Make no promises. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got it, MJ. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I don't have it here. Crud. Ooh, I have somebody we can raid later. Ha ha ha. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. That one. Let there be more light. Excellent. I needed to do that. Sorry. There we go. Okay, going in. Alright, we're back. And I think we can turn off our body shield as well. Alright, so we're all set here. Let's head back to our base.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yes, you may.
Music to my ears.
Says the same thing every time. And how do they all sound the same, too? They must be the same family. That's the only thing I can think of. So it gives us the ability to go to Arakeen and Harco Village if we wish. We're going to go to the Haga Basin.
Is a pretty big place.
And we have ability to go to either one of these. So we're going to go to Anvil.
I never miss the chance to let Smiley
Yes, that is correct. It is
abuse
for my flyer. Oh, it costs 700, huh? Interesting. You notice I now have 3,360 coin on me. So, yeah, and we had, what, 72 coins? 172, something like that? And we've got over 3,000 just by
Let's move.
goofing around. So, not bad. And that's what, you know, 2.5 hours worth of work, so that's not terrible. Not even that much. It's about 2 hours. And if I was really focused on playing and trying to just get as much as possible, half that time I would have had that easy. I'd probably still be floating around in the rift right now. Really want to get a thopter, though. Ornithopter. I had to keep telling Jason, it's not a copter, it's a thopter. Get it right. God. Use the right words, man. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's a lot of cool things in this area, too. There's a whole, what do you call it? Camp that's up inside this mountain here. You end up coming out of the rocks right above the trade station. Really neat. So they got some cave systems in this place that are pretty cool. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough water to manufacture all this aluminum. That's the problem. And in we go. So, straight to the refiner. And I'm going to have to make the bigger refiner to do this. So let me just see something here. You know what? I need the construction unit. Let's go over here. Little jumpy, put some stuff away. Let's put a couple things away, but I want to get that out of there right now. There we go. Heavy darts go in the far one. Let's see, it's at the one next to you? Oh, that's the one. Oh, well, now I'll leave it there for now, I don't care. There's the aluminum ore. Carbon. That's right, yes. Resource scanner, what are we down to? 172, that should be enough. And we need our construction unit. Alright. So, let's get in here and take a peek. What can we build? In order to do the aluminum, I need a medium ore refiner. This one right here, which requires a crap ton of steel ingots and a bunch of complex machinery. And I need that in order to make aluminum ore ingots. So, I have some work to do. Steel isn't going to be too hard to get. I need about 70, it says here, 75, 77. Got plenty of cobalt paste. Complex machinery we can get from certain bases. I think I have enough time to do that right now, but let me get the steel going and see what I can do with that. Now I need to put some of the stuff away, unfortunately. Let me use you. No, it was the other one. You. There. To put our aluminum, the crystals, and the basalt away. I don't even know why I have that, but I'll put it away too. And just to get... I'm just dumping resources at this point to get rid of some of the weight on me. Alright, that should do for now. Alright. And you. Okay. Yeah, we need to put some of the blood away. Come on. Oh, we did fill up both of them. Almost. We almost filled up both of them. Habit. Wrong button. And you. Okay, good. Alright, that's going to get us moving along then. And I don't need to pick up a bunch of water right now. I think we're okay, because everything that we're going to be doing is going to be close by. Steel. How many can we make? I can make 23 more, is all I can do right now. And I think it's because of the water situation. Let me see what happens when it gets to 2,800. Nope. So it is not the water. It's probably the carbon. Yeah, it was the carbon. Okay. So we'll get those going. I'm going to need a bunch more carbon now, too. So that's going to be another journey. But... And I think we have plenty of iron, right? We had plenty of iron in there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So it's not that. It's just that we have to make more steel. Alright. Good. Yeah. Heather talking about things is even more fun. What do you mean? Oh, things? We need this thing and that thing and the other thing and the thing of a what's it and the who's a what's it. Yeah, I know. I love listening to her too. She's hilarious. Yeah, I guess, you know, that's what happens to us as we get to that age. Iron. We do need more iron. We should probably get some. I do need more carbon. Yeah. Need a lot more carbon. Put that away. Real quick. Straight across. Carbon will be found over there. We can get plenty of iron here. There's a bunch of iron coming up over here on the left. There's one up there on the hill, and I've got 2 or 3 outcroppings over here of iron. So. Whee! All right. Funny thing is, for some reason, you don't get hot while you're on your bike, and I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not paying attention to that, sorry. Oh, okay, that's that place, yeah. That's the peaceful area. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, there it is. So I guess I should have grabbed all that carbon in another area that I was in. Okay, 73 carbon already. And we're melting. I don't know why I did that. Just ignore it. Forgot you move slow when you don't have that. Ah, crap. I was hoping to get over here, but that's alright. And there's carbon over there. That looks like copper. Yeah, carbon over there too. Alright, good. Here we go. Really? That was weird. Missed it by that much. Let's get over here for just a minute. Let that sun level go back down again. Yeah, that's a peaceful spot right there. Good. 226 carbon. Good. Any more? Great if we could find just at least one or two more of those. Can't wait to get a buggy as well. That's the next thing we really need. We need a buggy. Because those things, we can put mining beams on them and stuff like that. That would be freaking awesome. Can't wait to do that. Okay, what are you? You look like granite. That's fuel cells. We could always use more right now. I might as well pick up some. Okay, up to 111. Look at it. The heat level drops right back down. Very strange. Very strange. I think I see some over there. And over there. Excellent. More fuel. Boink. What a great driver I am. Ha ha. Nope, I don't need salvage metals. Okay, how we doing? 126? Okay, that's... I thought there was one like right here. Guess not. Obviously, the heat is playing with my brain. Alright, nice. Nice little base over there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Very creative people. Down we go. We'll grab some fuel. Actually, the fuel will probably be the end of it all, because this stuff's heavy. No, now we can get one more thing of carbon, and then we can head back. See how much more we can make. Gotta watch out for the busted rides like that. Sometimes they'll have hunters around them. Ah. There we go. I get it all? I got it all. What am I up to? 156. That's weird. I thought I had more than that. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Looks like there's another one over there. Let's grab that and we'll head back. Alright, so this is fun. So I think for the Saturday stream, by the way, my Saturday stream this week is probably going to be in the morning. 171. Alright, we're full. So I'll just keep it, just a heads up on that as far as Saturday morning Eastern Daylight Time. Probably like 9-ish, I'm thinking. I don't really know exactly what time I'm going to start. Haven't come to a conclusion on that yet. There we go. These things are fun to drive until you hit a rock. Okay. Where's my base? My base is over there. Come on, come on, come on. Turn, darn it. Literally going so fast. Oh, we're going through a pretty wide area, I think. No, we're not. No, we're not. That's just to my base, not to the other edge. Do. There's some more iron there. When we need it. So I think I got a pretty good spot for a base, personally. And I got these two raider locations, or slaver locations, if you will, if I need some other resources. And there we go. Now I can make more. How much more can I make? 63, 64. Alright, we have 89. I need 125 of those, so 36. And we can always use more. So I'll go ahead and do it. And you see, it's water this time that got us. So we'll have to be careful. That's okay. Let's see. Now I want to find out where I usually put my ores. Let's see here. There we go. Alright. That looks good. And fuel cells, let's go ahead up and put that away. There. Alright, good. We got a good amount of fuel. Excellent. That'll keep things running for a while. Now, back to my building tool. Is that still at the number 7 location? Yes, it is. Alright, so we need to build our medium fabricator? Hold on. Refinery, pardon me. So we got to wait for the steel ingots. We need complex machinery, so we need, it says 16 of that. Let me try something real quick while we have time. How we doing water-wise? We should be alright. I'll drink a little bit more. We're about to get some more stuff, so more blood. How we doing? Okay, good. That looks good. Out we go. We're gonna go visit our friends. Now these guys are a bit tough. I gotta be careful that they don't gang up on me, or else I'm gonna have some trouble. There should be some stuff in here. There's not usually anybody in here. There we go. Generator makes sense, salvage metal. Yep, not much, but I got money out of it. And now that I have this, how high up can I go? That's good.
There's someone here.
Huh?
I need backup.
Oh, shields up.
Yep, those guys. Like I said, they can gang up on you, so you gotta be careful. Let the shield take some damage for a few moments. Now I'm less of an object that they can hit. I like to go up to this little pinnacle because they can't really hit me. And I can't really hit them because I'm too far away. That rock might be better. What the heck was that? Something blew up. Oh, that was weird. There we go. Worked for once. Now these guys have stuff. They've got flour sand, and that's something I'm looking for, but there's also a the complex machinery they may have. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, flour sand. May not be able to get it from here. I may have to head to one of the ironworks facilities to get some of that stuff. Oh, okay. I got you, MJ. That's cool. Rowdy. Listen to you. Okay, these guys get kind of bad. But I got a trick. There we go. They can't really hit me over here, which is funny. They'll come in here, they'll try, but they can't. Hi guys, how you doing? Good to see you. I think he just blew up his buddy. Oh, maybe not. Oh, crap. It's like zombies, you gotta shoot them in the head. Is what it is. For Texans, we have to do mandatory rowdy. Mandatory rowdy. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I think that's all of them. There might be one more in here someplace. So, I will take you. Take you. That's not what I wanted. Stuck. There we go. Oh, yeah, there is somebody else here. Here. No, I don't want that. I need all the blood I can get, unfortunately, right now. There's usually a heavy gunner, but I haven't seen him. There might be another one over here. No? Yeah, grab it anyway, right? This is pretty cool, and you will get usually, yeah, there it is, 23 complex machinery. There you go. That's where you find it. I thought there was some in here. I just couldn't remember, so that's good. So a good place, and I remember, was it, I think it was Survival Bob that said to look for that place over here, so good deal. So we got our complex machinery. We can make our refiner. Did I? Oh, I didn't get them yet. Okay, there we go. And the best part is my house is right down there. All right, we're done. See? Whee! Good deal. And now we can build it, I think. I think we should have everything we need. Blood purifier. No. Medium ore refiner. That's what I'm looking for. I just got to find a place to put it. Probably going to put it upstairs. Yeah, let's put it over here someplace. I'm running out of room, so I've really got to expand my facility. Yeah, you know what? I'll put it right here for now. But I'm going to expand, and I can always move it later. There we go. And let's see. And I'm going to go to manage for a moment because I want to make sure my circuit power is in good shape, which it seems to be. Alright, good. And now, aluminum. The problem is we need a lot of water. So you can see I can only do 6 aluminum at this point. So until I get it more water, that's what I'm limited to. So there we go. Alright, and it is really convenient having those guys there, let me tell you. Let me see here. So one of these days, I will get better blood refineries and stuff like that so that I can really take advantage of stuff. But I'm going to probably spend some time, likely tonight, later on, and get some more stuff going on this. So that was really, really good. That was a good run. That was a good run. I think I like that. We got a lot of things accomplished here. I didn't realize I left my bike here. Hey, should always keep it with you, because you never know when you're going to need it. See what I mean by that? That explosion? No idea. So I can make more cobalt paste. I can only make 2. We'll go ahead and do that. Silicone blocks, flour sand, I'll make 1. Because I could always use more of those. A lot of flour sand, and I'm having trouble getting flour sand. I was sifting it out in the desert. That's where I almost got eaten. I almost got taken by a worm at that point. Just made it. So, yep, got another sandstorm coming in, but we are inside. Of course, it says 3 minutes, so I don't know how far away is it. That is, so that's a camp. That's the other camp. I don't see any sandstorms. That's weird. Must be all the way out here someplace, because I don't see it. Very odd. Anywho. Good deal. Alright, so that should do it for now. As the aluminum gets made, as we are finally getting more aluminum, thank God, we should be able to start making stuff. I don't have a vehicle builder yet. I think that is the next item. Let me check. Fabricators? Yeah, vehicle fabricator is what I need. So I need a bunch of steel ingots, and I need more complex machinery. So I'll make more steel, get some iron, things like that, and that's my next thing, and then I'll start making the ornithopter. So I should be in good shape then. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to flying for the first time in this game. It's going to be really, really cool. And I am nowhere near as far along as some of these other guys. I think, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, I didn't really mean to do that. That's okay. Yeah, I'm level 61 now. Jason's at like 160 something at this point. You max out at level 200. And you see I've got some items in here like the leap suspension belt and things like that. I can build these now, but I want to get these used up is what I want to do. I can repair them if I want, but I'd like to make my own brand new ones if I can at some point, and that's what I'm looking forward to. But I'm really liking the Hollower Clan still suit, and I'm looking to make some more. I have made a full set of armor at one point. And that's something else that I'll probably look into. I don't know. There's the benefits of having the armor and the still suit. I like having the ability to just drink some water whenever I need to.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, where are you now? There you are. Straight ahead. Okay. So that's pretty much it for me for today, I think. And we're going to go ahead and call it. So we'll stand out here for the sandstorm and get that taken care of. Like level 12? Yeah, I hear you. I know what you mean. Oh, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and do a raid. Hey, Tigger, I appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Just got an alert about that. 07 to you, man. Thank you. Twitch, I don't stream on very often. I'll do a stream on occasion, but I normally do it when there's drops. Like, so when No Man's Sky has drops, I'll dual stream between the two of them. So that's so that people can get those drops when they want them. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So we'll let that sandstorm come in, and as it starts, we'll fade to black, and we'll go look for someone to raid. Now, I think, like I said, I think Delta is playing tonight.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
She always wants to interrupt. Delta's playing tonight, but we're going to check to see if anybody else is playing Dune. But if you'd like to see what Delta's up to, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's doing some more Elite Dangerous. That seems to be his game of choice right now that he loves to play. At least we're all waiting for the next expedition to come out. So, like I said, give it about a month. I don't think we're going to see anything in the very, very near future. Give it about a month and we'll get there. So, that was pretty neat. That was pretty neat seeing. All right. Don't forget to keep your shields up and keep your, the generators going, or else you're going to run into problems. So, all right, good deal. Anyway, Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. We're going to go ahead and exit out to the main menu. Excellent. And I'm going to exit out to my main menu at this point. There we go. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let's get everything set up, so stay with me just a couple extra moments, guys. And we'll check it out real quick here. Got to pull everything up. And for those who subscribed, I don't know if I missed the subscribers. I apologize if I did. It may be that it wasn't notifying me or that you're anonymous, and that's perfectly fine. No problem with that. But thank you very much for the subscriptions and for just watching. You know, really, this has been an absolute... I love playing the games that I'm playing, and I like sharing that joy with others on playing games. I'm not here to make money. That's why you haven't seen any ads during the middle of all this. So, all right. So, who do we got? Yep, Delta is playing right now. Hold on. I jumped out real quick before I had a chance to take a look. Wow, we got a lot of folks going. Really cool. All right, why don't we change it up a little bit? I love my fellow streamer Delta One. We kind of started streaming at the same time, around the same time of year and everything like that. And I've always been in constant contact with one another about stuff. So I want to go ahead and stream him. There's so many other people streaming tonight. It's actually quite surprising to see this many. It's usually one, if I'm lucky, is streaming. So we'll go ahead and check him out and see what... Oh, he's playing Apex Legends, actually, so that's even better. A little bit more crazy, if you will. So we'll go ahead and check him out. Thanks, MJ. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all you folks being with us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Again, Saturday, watch for me. I don't think I'm doing anything on Friday. I'm off on Friday as well. Kicking around whether I'm probably just going to burn out some videos throughout the day and get some things taken care of. But we will see you guys again on Saturday morning. And thank you very much. Hopefully some of you survived the night before. Be very careful out there in the celebrations, guys. Thank you very much again, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.